In 2007, I went into my basement during the day to see if I could get a ghost to appear in mid-afternoon. It wasn't long before a ghost materialized in front of my camera. Check this out. Welcome to my basement. What we have here is we have a chair with a bunch of stuff. It's a basement, so there's lots of storage, but you're going to love this because what we're going to see about right here will be a ghost energy that's actually connected by another ghost energy, which I'll show you later. And it's going to make its way down. So let me show you first what I'm talking about. So take a look at this.
There you are. Hello. Where are you going? Stay right there.
Awesome, right? Awesome. So, what the heck did we just see? Well, that awesome thing was a ghost energy. But right here you have a ghost energy which is connected to another ghost energy, and depending on your monitor and the size of your monitor, whether you have a TV or a mobile or whatever, you're not going to be able to see too much of it right here. But I'll go back and forth so maybe you'll be able to see it. See, it's right here and it's connected to this. But right now we're just going to focus on this ghost energy on the top here. As it goes down, you'll notice that is closer to the floor of the basement, and it stops right here. When it stops right here, you can see right here there's an old antique chair that we have, and this is about 7 or 8 inches off of the floor, which is about the size of the ghost energy right here. So the ghost energy hears me say,
Hello.
and then right when it hears me say it, it's almost as if I startled the ghost energy for some reason, because it takes off. But let me go backwards here. We can see that as it makes its way across, when it's really larger, it makes its way across the floor right here. There could be something more invisible. We just can't see it right now, but based upon what I just showed you, there is some kind of connection going on. This is a lot larger than you see on the screen. But this is incredible footage right here because it takes off. It reminds me of an animal, I don't know, cat, whatever, that will, or whatever kind of animal, that I startled it because it then takes off underneath the rest of the boxes and stuff in the basement. But here, take a look at this next piece of footage right here. This is the same footage, but darker, because I wanted to show you,
There you are.
I wanted to highlight the energy even further. You could actually see it. Did you see that? Look right here. Boom. I'm going to go slow, frame by frame. Boom. Look right there. It actually flashes. So is this a flash of acknowledgement that I'm in the room? Is it some kind of sign?
Hello.
And then I go hello, and then it takes off. But let's go back to the flash. What's with the flash? Boom. Here's frame by frame. Flash. So comes down. Comes down like this. And then flashes, sees me,
Hello.
takes off. That's incredible. But check out this. This is negative. This is a negative filter. It's like almost like an X-ray. And you can see it a lot better in this. And take a look right here. Did you see that? Look right there. 2 of them. You can see it. They're totally connected. Here and here. I'll go back and forth. You can see it. It's connected by something larger. But of course, we're just going to focus on the larger one right now. It makes its way down. Gets to a certain point. It seems to be shaking a little bit. It seems to be larger than it was. And then it goes, and I say hello, and then it takes off, just like the other one. Check out this filter. This filter is called the Edge Detect in my software. What it does is it enhances the definition of the edges. So did you see that? Look right here. If I go back and forth, you can see the other part of it down here. But of course, like I said, a lot of the monitors, however you're looking at it, depends on the monitor, depends on, if you have a tiny screen on like your phone, you're not going to see it as much. But we're going to focus on the energy again. It makes its way down,
Hello.
Gets to a certain point, I say hello, and it takes off. This is a great filter because you could really see the edges defined. You can see the edges, and you can see the ghost energy as it makes its way across. Just look at that. Incredible. Just look at that. And then it takes off. Here is a side-by-side comparison. Over here, we have the normal video. Over here, we have a close-up. Let's take a look at the close-up. Just look at that.
Hello.
Hello? Hello? The ghost energy comes down, makes it to a certain point, it gets real bright, and then
Hello.
I say hello and distract it, and then it's like, oh my God, and then takes off.
Where you going?
I said, where are you going? Okay, extreme close-up time. Extreme close-up. Take a look at this. Wow.
Hello.
Wow, look at that. What you just saw is one of many hundreds of ghost clips I have accumulated over the past decades. If you like this video, please like and subscribe because there's more to come.